here. We're
What's
back.
up, everybody?
Mrs. So is here. Has anybody heard from Las Cruces? Is he okay? I've not seen nor hide nor hair of him, so I have not.
Well, who knows? Hopefully he's all right.
I'm assuming, yeah, hopefully. Mrs. So's early, but she's the only one he has, so that's fine. Yes, we were back last week. We took a week off because Taylor had to do something, had to party his brains out and get
I had to not be sitting in front of my fucking computer. Let's switch this to Tuesday nights.
Huh?
Let's switch to Tuesdays.
Okay, I'll tell Jason.
I have less going on then. Like Wednesdays, there's a lot of people I know that go out. There's like happy hours and stuff, and kind of want to enjoy life not sitting in this room. Well, now that it's getting nice out, so.
Yeah, I know. All day it was 70 today. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to go outside and do nothing but I'm stuck at work.
Yeah, me too. New job.
Oh, yes. How's it going?
Well, I haven't gotten fired yet.
Oh, okay. What did you do wrong?
Nothing. I've not gotten fired yet.
Have you actually done anything yet?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of transactional stuff with realtors and helping them out and all that, so it's not bad. I kind of took me it's a refresher on stuff I did years ago. I just got to get back into it, so and figure out the changes and all the stuff in the paperwork because all the real estate stuff changes every few years. They update the paperwork and it doesn't take a whole lot to become a realtor. You need some CE classes and some stuff and so you got a lot of realtors that are kind of fucking morons and they can't follow the simple paperwork. So the problem is Wisconsin lets you take these people that don't know what they're doing, become realtors, and then you can just freewheel with the forms. They have spaces at the end where you can just write in whatever the shit you want. And it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. So you get realtors trying to get away with a bunch of stuff they can't. And then it's a hot mess. But it's fine. It's my job to sort of back them up on it and to correct their stuff, make sure their math is right, all that kind of stuff. And then eventually I'll be helping them with marketing and expanding their reach. But Illinois is different. Illinois, once the deal's done, lawyers take over. Minnesota is different because you can't. There's no fill in the blanks. You just fill in the blank on the forms. There's no spot for you to write your own nonsense. So it's a lot easier in other states where you just know where to look for things. Here you got to look where it's supposed to be, and then see if the realtors wrote the shit anywhere else. And so. At the end of the day, it's like everyone wants to get the house bought or sold. You can usually make it work. It's just you have to certain things you can't do and certain things you can and whatever. So, but it's in office the whole time, and that gets I'm used to being done at 3 p.m. That was my old job, and now I got to work till 5. So it's just it's good. It's a much better office environment. I talk to people every day, which is different. But it's just the afternoon drags on. But I'm used to 3 o'clock. I'm like, well, I'm ready to go. Oh, fuck, 2 more hours. So,
yeah, I do. Right now it's work. We do lunch at 11. I do lunch at 11:30, back by 12:30, and then by about 3 o'clock, I have a secretary next to me who handles the front of the office, and I'm just we're both
the fact that you get 2 hours or a full hour for lunch is kind of nice.
Yeah, I don't get paid for it, so.
Well,
my wife actually worked 51 hours of overtime in the last 2 weeks. Her paycheck was
what time do you go in and when are you done?
8 to 5.
Yeah, I'm 8:30 to 5 with a half hour unpaid lunch. So
I get in at about 7:30 after I go to Walmart to look for stuff, and then I head to I wake up at 5 and go to bed. I'm going to bed right after we're done here. I'm tired.
Me too. Yeah, and thanks, Miss. So I appreciate it. It was it's better. Pays more a little bit, not a ton. I got to pay for my own health insurance, so that's a bit of a wash. But whatever.
Yeah, I know. How does that work? Ugh. I hate that. I had to pay back in the day for health.
I'm paying $700 a month for health insurance. So,
ouch. What up, Eric? Rob's getting ready Rob's getting ready for WonderCon. And I guess I just talked to a guy in Salt Lake City, and we're putting on in Tooele. We're putting on a show in a few months. I found out what it takes to rent out the Dow James building, not Jones, So we're going to rent that out for a full day. Have about 40 to 50 tables. Guy says he's already got 20 of them sold.
Of Hot Wheels or comics, or what are you talking about?
It's going to be Hot Wheels. It's going to be collectibles, everything. Cards, comics, everything. I'll have to bring stuff from down south, but I'm also running it, so I'm not quite sure how much time I'll have to sit at my table and actually sell anything. So probably not much. But at $50 a table for 50 tables, minus about $400 what it takes to get the show going. The building, it's a beautiful. It's not a beautiful building. It's near a park, has plenty of parking, and basically it's in the northwest side of town. They have 59 tables, 200 chairs we can use. Yeah, so we're gonna whatever we can get. This guy does mainly higher end cars, and a lot of Pokemon shit's gonna show up. We're gonna try to keep that to a limited, because I went to a show in in Salt Lake City, and there was really it was mainly fucking all Pokemon shit. 80% of it was Pokemon shit, 2% comic books, as in one 300 box and one table with books on it. Other than that, I don't know. We'll see. This guy wants to bring get food trucks and shit out front. We'll see. I've been to the building once. I had a dinner there for Christmas or lunch. It only costs $200 to rent the whole building for the day.
Well, that's cheap.
$30 an hour or maximum $200. $50 for the permit, and we need event insurance.
And what are you calling the con?
I have no idea. We haven't even gotten that far yet. My friend's coming up.
Eddie Con it is.
No, I'm only half running it. He can.
What's his name?
I don't even know. I forget his name. That's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah.
It's been 5 years since I've seen him, and I ran into him at a show about a month ago, and then he goes to this show. It is come on, it's got to be right on my thing. Oh no, it's the wrong app. We only talk on Facebook app. Brian Pineda. So, we'll see. He does a lot of cars. I'll bring a mix of shit. So, I'll keep one table for him, one table for me. He might want 2 tables. We'll see. But if we can sell all 50 tables, might make about $1,000 each just from running it. We're not charging to get in.
Gotcha.
Because there's a lot of fucking collectors in town. So.
Well, good luck.
Oh, yeah, they do that all the time. Dump-ins are terrible. They ruin the cards on them. So, yeah, I'll bring some Hot Wheels. I'll bring some other stuff. I got a glass case you can put on the table that'll close towards me, so I can lock some expensive stuff in there if I want to. I don't know. We'll see. We got to have an information table with a, fucking med kit on it in case anybody gets hurt. A few different things the city wants, but it's not that hard. Who knows? We might be able to make like $600-700 just in the show. I don't even have to sell anything. That'll be nice.
Well, then you go. You can quit your job and start running cons all year long.
Oh God, no! I will be. Next mystery box is out probably in about a week. I gotta go. I'm going down to the house for my birthday, so I'll be down there this weekend, and then I got to pick up a few things there and get ready for it. I have all the books. I'm ready. I got some old Avengers I picked up, some old Daredevil I picked up.
When's your birthday again? I never remember.
Oh, the 1st.
Looks like you are an April Fool. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter.
Well, you're not getting anything else from me. You already got all my free books I could get you. So
yeah, I know. I'm not expecting anything from anybody. I don't get much. Even my daughter's gonna just ignore me. So okay, what'd you find? Because I've had nothing come. I have stuff coming at home. I got cards and comic books sitting at the house down south.
I got random shit. These are whatnot sales mostly, but I bought Spanish mini comics.
You are really going for it, ain't you?
Well, I got to learn Spanish. No, they were cheap. Old My Greatest Adventure. An older Western Outlaws, which has like a prototype of Ghost Rider on there. So this is actually a pretty pricey book. I paid like $10 for it. It's worth about $100. I'll save those for last. Oh, these are those comic book boys. Remember them? On Whatnot,
yeah.
Eddie?
Yeah.
They had like group sales, so I bought these two were together. First grew and Dreadstar.
Oh, first Gru, that's cool. How the hell's Gru in that book?
I know it was a charity thing, and so like first Mockingbird, first Captain Britain.
Oh, nice. I saw one of them. I stopped going.
First Invaders and second Animal Man. Yeah. These are cool. These are like, this is first Battle of the Planets and first Robotech.
Yeah, I've got the Robotech one at home, and I think it's like an 8.5.
Yeah. I bought this from Princess Comic Games. Trying to get all of these, but they're like, some of them are a ton of money.
Yeah, I've looked. They're not. I tried to get a few for you. It's like, fuck no.
Yeah. Yeah, all the kitty ones are a bunch. I bought this one, which got me into a buyer's giveaway. So this is first Frightful 4, where I ended up winning a Star Wars 2 mid-grade, so not bad. This is under. Well, I also got first Hawk and Dove, a last issue of Aquaman in the showcase title. This beat the shit, but whatever. And then a German Fantastic Four.
Okay, German boy.
Well, it was cheap. And I was like, if I haven't seen it before, I'm just kind of like the shit I haven't seen. And then this other guy had a Whatnot show where there's not a lot of people in there, and so I got for $1, which ended up getting me into buyer's giveaway. And this is the big prize that I won.
Oh, nice.
Mid-grade. He's got $175 on here. I don't think it's worth quite that, but still pretty decent copy. So
yeah, no shit. Yeah, I
for $1 lottery ticket entry.
Come Friday, there is a guy who's doing a Silver Age Marvel show. I bought this guy. Remember the guy that got those DC books off of?
Yeah,
he's doing his Marvel show on Friday, I think. But right when I'm driving down south. So
what's the guy's name? Because I bought some from that guy too. So
yeah, hang on, let me.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was I know I pissed off some people with that Whatnot with the Falcon win, but you know what? I've bought from the guy before, and I've spent some money with him, so it's not like I just gave one goblin on it. It's just, I bought one book and it happened to work. So
yeah, I bought. What did I buy from those? Oh man, the Silver Age. Where'd it go? Pending review. Wasn't Jace 4. Wasn't DM. Crap, I don't remember now. Wonderful. Great. Hang on. It had to be. Was it Jackal Relic 54? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Jackal Relic 54. He is going to be back. But yeah, I picked up for the next mystery box. I picked up an Avengers 39, 30, 34, 35, and 36 in varying temperatures. I got decent rates on them for under. So,
remember how I said I got deals before you got on and started bidding me up, you dick?
Oh yeah.
On that one. So this was This is what the 5 for $5 I got from that nobody bid against me. So I got.
Oh, nice.
This is that Jackson guy. So they're lower grade, but whatever.
I remember the old. Yeah, he had all those 80. I didn't go after those.
This is before you were on there. So I was able to.
Yeah, I got his. Actually, I do have his over here. Hang on. I think they're over
That's the guy you're talking about, though, right?
Yeah, that guy. He had the old DCs.
Yeah. Yeah, I also in the past month I've also won like first appearance of Galactus missing a page too. So like I've had a good run on buyers giveaways and whatnot.
I don't know. This is switch with you. I don't know when these. I don't think I showed these. The bad part is I already put away the books I'm keeping versus did I show these already?
I don't remember.
Submariner.
Oh,
yeah,
cool
this came from Rob's. This came from Rob's stuff, I think. Some of these came from Rob's.
Yeah, that was Rob's, I think, box. But
yeah, these might be the keepers or some of the keepers, but yeah, okay, I did show these. Okay, I can't. The other ones to put away already. Red Sonya 1, Marvel Team Up,
yeah.
Teen Titans. I don't know. I'm still going through them all. We'll see, but I do have some older Avengers and older Daredevil for the next mystery box, which I got to start working on once I get back up here. But yeah, wife, the kid supposedly is gonna get a ticket down to Texas. He's gonna leave early and not graduate. So he stopped going to school again. Went for a few days and stopped on Monday and went Tuesday. So he went today too, I think too. No, he went Monday. Didn't go Tuesday. He went today. So my wife's just pissed at him. So her dad told his biological mom, his daughter, of course, so my wife's half sister, that he's as useless as she is, and she should be taking care of her own kids since she lost all 5 of them. Just dug into her like a motherfucker. And that her dad normally wouldn't do that. He goes, you put all this shit on Debbie, who took your kid, and now you're telling him to come down to Texas and skip the rest of high school. So I don't know. Whatever. He's depressed, he says. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Life's harder than you fucking thought. So, but yeah, I picked up a few decent books. I got a few I got to take down. I got some. One of the things I got some 180s through 200 X-Men, like 4 or 5, about 3 or 4 books. I got to go through and see, because those are the books those are like when I started reading X-Men back then. So a lot of mine, the reader copies are pretty banged up. So I found some that were on Whatnot that were in decent shape for a decent price. So I picked them up and I'm going to compare them and get rid of the ones that are in the worst shape, because these are pretty dang good. So, but yeah, yep. I can't force a kid that's he's probably 6 feet tall now, only weighs 100 pounds, but I told the truancy officer will be coming saying hi to him soon. He's got like 12 unexcused absences. He's 18. I can't make him go to school. But
yeah, what do you fucking do?
Yeah, but we also have the other 18-year-old living with us. I told my wife 2 weeks he can stay, and she never bothered to tell him that. He's supposed to be out by Friday when I go home for my birthday, and she talked to because his sister's staying. The 18-year-old grandkid girl is staying with us. She's graduating in 2 months at least. But so she's staying with my wife, but she told her that her brother can't stay past Friday. So hopefully he's gone already, and I ain't got to deal with his ass. But either way, I'm going to spend the day with the wife for my birthday on Saturday, come back up here on Sunday, and get back to work. Nothing too exciting planned for the birthday. It's only 54, so we're not talking.
Just be happy you're still alive, buddy.
Yeah, at this rate. I've been watching. Yes, let's get political, motherfucker.
Oh boy.
No, I put a quote on I was watching as my boring watching TikTok. Some news thing comes on, talks about the whole fuck over that happened. Hang on. And so I just made a comment under the news thing talking about Hexec and all that shit. And we are breaking here, and don't mind me. My comment, I just found it interesting. I was probably about maybe 10th to make a comment, and all I said, so they came with receipts that the government lied, and the government lied under oath. I have 1,500 likes on that comment. Wow. I got a shit. And then I got a bunch of, and 13 replies. It's just funny.
Oh, you've gone viral, Eddie.
Yeah, not really. Other people have a lot more than that, but the whole thing's a total fuck up, I think. There was a total clusterfuck. Oh yeah, how's your dad? No yawning.
He is good. Today's his birthday. So.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday, Dad.
He's 79 years old. He's got a catheter in and still figuring out shit, but whatever. He's still upright.
Oh, catheter. Oh, that's not what I want to think about.
Well,
that's not pleasant.
He's had one in for months now, so he might have to have one forever. They're trying to figure out surgery, but who knows if it'll do anything. So.
Oh, not fun. I think Eric already took off. But yeah, Rob is getting ready for WonderCon, and I think I'm getting ready to do my own little con. So who knows? I'll be able to. I might not even try to sell much at all. I'll probably only bring a little bit, because at this rate, if I gotta run the damn thing, gotta run around and do a bunch of shit. I mean, unless we get
what do you have to run around and do? So you just tell people to set up here and stop.
Well, someone's got to be at the information booth with the med kit and shit like that.
Yeah, I got
so I'm probably going to put that right next to our tables. I think what I'll do is, if the guy wants the other guy, if he wants 2 tables and I take 2 tables, we'll put the information table right in the middle so we don't have to. So
gotcha.
80 in August, damn. I don't know. My mother's around there too. I think she's turning 80 this year. I think. That's
what we're all about. I think about the same age, and that happens. So.
Yeah, my wife's dad had a hard time breathing, went to the hospital again, and it says just a progression of the cancer. So,
well, that sucks.
Tell you about my friend Dave Heel. Ever tell you about the guy out of Texas? He's like, back when I knew him doing Hot Wheels and stuff, big old dude. We're talking Texas boy, nicest guy in the world, sales or whatever, but dressed from Texas. About 6 months ago, he told everybody he has stage 4 pancreatic.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I saw him getting pictures. He was getting pop signed and got a mask of Deadpool. I didn't realize he's in a wheelchair. His wife's wheeling him around. He weighs like 120 pounds.
Oof.
Looks gaunt as all shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. I mean, I haven't seen him in 5 years. I stopped doing the conventions. That's where I normally see him. So the Hot Wheels convention is where I'd be seeing him. That's about it. But nicest guy in the world. It's bizarre. Once I heard stage 4, I went, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yep. I'll tell you what I remember about him. His first wife, not the one he's with now, she used to come to conventions, and our big horny little 20 to 30-year-old something's looking out the window of her down by the pool in a bikini. That was our fun. I'm not sure what happened with that wife, but it didn't last past a few more years. Oh, well, nice guy. I don't know. People are dropping like fucking flies.
Well, have you ever watched the Bill Burr special?
Yeah, actually, I did.
The new one?
I don't know if I finished it.
Well, it's called The Drop Dead Age, and it's about how we're all at the age where you can just drop dead. So
yeah, I remember that part with the ending. I forgot if I watched the whole thing. I know I put it on one day and I watched it, but I still liked him and his. I thought. So, do you think that what's his face Corgan's his brother or not?
I don't know.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, but I don't care.
I thought it was interesting. I was wondering. He's pissed at Howie about it too.
Well.
He sandbagged his ass. Yep, we're gen fucked. Especially now, we're not gonna have any friggin' say goodbye to our Social Security. At least we'll be smart enough to be able to log on by a computer at least. Because that's
now. I mean, it's all gonna be AI in the next decade. So don't think we're that smart. It's all changing real fast.
I know. Well, it depends what happens in 4 years. I still think I want to see. It's totally hilarious that they're not going to have any consequences for using Signal and doing that kind of shit.
Well, but Democrats are all fucking pussies. So, Democrats are pussies.
Yeah, they seem to be lately. I don't fucking understand that shit. I don't get it. Schumer fucked everybody on the one thing he did. So who knows? I don't care. Nobody. It's only us and Miss So. I can talk about.
There you go. The future AI girlfriend. I look forward to that too, Miss So.
Oh yeah. Hey, can we? Oh, forget
my AI sugar mama. Yeah.
Miss So's got to come on with us one of these times. Just don't use the camera. Just put a microphone on. But I think Jason will be back. I think he told me he just can't do Wednesdays anymore. So next Tuesday, you want to do?
Sure.
Okay, I'll figure it out. I got to make. I don't have. Could you by chance make an announcement splash page? Because I do not. I don't have my.
Forget, man. Just put it up. Just put it up on Tuesday, and we'll have the same. Hey, Miss So, we're doing it Tuesday. There, it's been announced. The one person watching now knows.
Yep, we're going Tuesdays next week. No, it really fucking matters. Nobody watches anymore. Comics are dead. They really are.
We don't talk about comics. We talk about kids dropping out of high school, how we're all dying of stage 4 cancer. All real pleasant shit for the audience. So.
Yep. Did you watch you caught up on Daredevil? Oh,
I've not seen this week's yet.
Well, there's 2 episodes this week. One's a throwaway episode.
Okay,
and the other one. Huh?
I'm behind then.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell you what it is then. Another person makes an appearance in the first episode this week.
Yeah, I'm figuring. Anyways,
it's nothing that affects anything.
Anyway, have you watched Severance yet? You don't have Apple TV.
I don't have Apple TV. But no. Let's see.
I'm behind on Reacher too, so
I'm hoping I have enough days left on my Prime account to watch the last episode this week of Reacher, because it's the final episode, I think, of the whole season. It's either that or my Prime account's done and I'll miss the last episode. So I had 17 days left almost 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I don't know, whenever I canceled it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna see. Hopefully, we'll watch. I think the last episode of Reacher's this week. Oh, my speaker fell over. That's weird. But yeah, Reacher would be nice to watch the end of. Nothing was on this week. A lot of shows are repeats again. I don't get it.
Well, it's spring break for everybody too, so
I didn't think about that. So I don't know. I'll watch whatever I can watch at this rate. 2 years behind movies. I did see. We did. We
that's
did
not
see.
a bad way to do life, Miss. So
We did see Captain America.
I have not seen it.
It was interesting. It was. I guess I saw it 2 weeks ago. So actually, no. And I mentioned it last time. Like I said, the ending can only happen one way, and you know it's just stupid. I wasn't stupid. The after thing was nothing either.
Well, of course not.
Wasn't even worth staying for. But don't want to ruin it for you, so I'll be quiet. Not like you really care. I mean, how else? Red Hulk versus Falcon. Okay. What is the? I mean, really?
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I will watch it at some point, but yeah.
Yeah, it'll be on Disney Plus in a few months. My wife's happy because Yellowstone showed up on Peacock. She watched the last 5 episodes. And what was it? Peacock also got Wicked, which she'll watch 100 times now.
I think I get Peacock free for the next 3 months through Target.
Oh,
but I don't want to click on that link because I don't want to forget to cancel it.
I put it in my phone now. I have it do a reminder on a day. You had to do 2.5 months. Yellowstone was a great show. I just heard the last 5 episodes suck. So
I don't like Kevin Costner. So,
well, they kill him off in the first episode of these last 5 episodes.
Well, there
he doesn't even make an appearance.
No, yeah, I mean, I would watch maybe there's like 14 spinoffs, so I could watch one of those. But
1989, we watched that one. That was pretty good. My wife hates
19 or 18.
18, whatever it was 1929, whatever it was.
There's a couple, right? There's one in the 1800s, one in the 1923 or something.
1923 is Harrison Ford. My wife hated that one. Bored her to death. But then the 18 one's good. I'm not even sure which character is which. They really don't have names, but the actual it's pretty good. Last night I watched a movie. I saw snippets of it on TikTok, and then I said, "Fuck it." It's the guy. Do you know who plays the leader in the?
Yeah. I don't know.
What's his face? The skinny guy from Brother, Who Art Thou?
Yeah.
He plays what is it called? Old. My God, I can't remember the name of the guy now.
Buster Scruggs. Anyways, yeah, Justified is great, Miss.
Yeah, Justified is one of the best. No, there's a movie called Old Henry.
Okay.
It's not streaming anywhere. I actually rented it. It's only an hour and 38 minutes, but he plays a character. He plays well, it's easy. No, I'm not going to give it away. Either way, it's a good movie. It's a very short movie, but it's a little Western, and it's a lot of killing, and it's quite good, actually, for the hour and a half it was. Justified, I liked it. The new episodes they did of Justified, I really didn't love, but I don't know. They left you with a hanger at the end of that one of what's his face getting out. I'm just wondering if they're going to have another season. It doesn't look like it. I was hoping.
Well, everyone likes Walton Goggins is great in that show. I mean, so is the other guy, but like what's his face?
Well, that was the big cliffhanger that Goggins was going to get out of prison probably next season, because really the new season they just had, it was okay. Timothy's looking a little gray in the hair,
Well, I mean, that's what happens. Everyone gets old.
Yep, and they waited too long.
Not anyone on this YouTube channel, but everyone else.
Oh fuck, we get old.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Other than that, any other comic shit you want to think about that you've been looking at?
No, nothing. I'm just trying to get this week. I'm not thinking about it at all. Just trying to get used to the new job and trying to figure out life. So I'm going to try and make it out to Heroes Con, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Yeah, that's WonderCon I could have tried to, but that was it's right by my half an hour from my mom's house. But I didn't know Rob was going, and it really doesn't matter. So I don't have any extra cash right now. Is Walton the guy? Is that what's his face? The guy Scoggins you were talking about?
Boyd Crowder, yeah.
Yeah, Boyd. Boyd I loved even in Sons of Anarchy, where he played the
and he was good in that. He's good in the Righteous Gemstones. I mean, he's good in a lot of stuff.
Oh, I tried to watch the first episode of Righteous Gemstones and got bored. But I liked this sitcom they had. They only went one season. I thought it was kind of different for him. It was normal.
Well, the one with vice principals?
No,
he was in that too.
The sitcom where he's a widower and he has a kid. It was on like Channel 7. It lasted, I think, one season.
You know, Channel 7, you know that's a local thing, Eddie, that nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about when you say Channel 7, right?
ABC. Sorry.
There you go. That helped.
Yay. Ever been to Channel 7's always been ABC. Sorry. I think it was on ABC. Either way, it's a good sitcom. It might have lasted like 2 seasons, but then it just kind of fizzled out. He had friends that were characters themselves, and it worked pretty well, but I was hoping to go a 3rd season, but it died. I still watch regular TV, so I'm bad. Yeah, no big not until we're both moved into one place. It looks like we might keep the house end up here and just live apart. I don't know. That might be what happens from now on.
Well, is it helping or hurting the marriage?
It's really no difference. Not many a few arguments in here that are fucking stupid, but I'm not getting to those. And she gets what she needs to get done. She's just tired of she basically told me this week, I'm fucking tired of all these kids living here after wanting them there. 2 weeks into it, they don't clean their shit. They don't, she's like, I want them all gone. And I'm like, okay, I told you already. So, but then she says you don't want to be alone. We're saving money. I refied the cars. So I refinanced the cars. It saves me $250 a month. So we had to do it before my wife's credit drops off the proverbial cliff from that the debt relief.
Excuse me, sorry.
Nice. So in the last month, the debt relief is saving us $300 a month, and redoing the cars saved us another $250 a month. So
there you go. Yeah. We are now caught up on that.
Yep.
I got nothing. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping I need to buy a new car at some point, but I'm trying to make mine last as long as possible.
I would stick with one. Did you see today's 25% tariff on all imported?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
So buy yourself a Ford.
No. I've got my Honda Element. I'll stick with it until it dies.
Well, yeah, by refinancing our cars, we're sticking with those till they die. I got my freaking loan went back up to 66 months, but went down by $200 or $150 a month.
Well, mine's a 2006. It's got 210,000 miles on it. All by me, and I'll keep going until I kill it. So,
my wife's Jeep 2021, 125,000 miles on it. The only good point about refinancing is we got gap insurance on both of them. Hey, I had a Chevy Sonic. I had a red one.
Nice.
I should have kept it, or we should have fixed it and kept it and paid it off.
Yeah.
Instead, it started having problems with the turbo. It kept on. They brought it. They had like 3 different mechanics, and they flew somebody out to try to fix it. I mean, it just became a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, the Sonic was great. I got rid of my Camaro to get the Sonic. So that was when I was in Vegas. So that was close to 10 years ago, probably. I had the Sonic. Yeah, they're a nice little car. I liked it. Wife hated it. It's a fucking tiny little car.
Well,
I went from a 2010 Camaro to like a 2000 whatever Sonic. So whatever. Although you're ready to go to bed, it looks like.
I am. Yep.
Sorry, Miss So. If anybody can make me a splash page that says Tuesdays, now Tuesday. If not, I'll figure something out. But I'm too tired.
Just put it in the notes. Just be like, it's Tuesdays now. No, we'll get it started. Everybody, it's on Tuesday now.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Special guest, Mrs. So next week. No picture, only voice.
Probably not happening. But good night, everybody.
I can try. Good night. Yeah. Bye, Miss. One of these years, you gotta come hang with us. Rest. That don't fucking happen. Good night.